awareness. Every day this week, try to bring mindful awareness to your daily routine. Doing this regularly will help you to incorporate it naturally until it becomes very much part of who you are and how you choose to live in a mindful way. Before you go to sleep each night, note an example of how you brought mindfulness awareness into your daily routine. I have included a downloadable diary sheet as an example for you to use in the description below. The great thing about this simple awareness technique is that you can be mindful when doing the most mundane of tasks and learning to live in the present moment. Learning to live mindfully in the present moment really does bring us simple joys that would otherwise go unnoticed. It is the simple things that collectively help us to be happier, healthier, and more fulfilled. Some examples of this daily routine could include such things as washing the dishes, making the bed, waiting in line, or even cleaning your shoes. You can also bring your mindful awareness to when you're eating. Try noting the texture of your food, the smell of it, the taste, and how you feel when you eat the food. So let's have a look at the simple awareness diary. The first column is where you would note down what you were doing or what the situation was. So let's take an example that everyone can relate to, the rather unexciting task of having to wash the dishes. We're going to give some thought to our thoughts, feelings and sensations that relate to whatever we need to do in the first column. So for me, it was how I felt about doing the dishes before I actually started doing them. As you can see in this example, I've noted down that my shoulders and stomach were feeling a bit tense because I was already thinking about how much I dislike having to do the dishes and dreading the task ahead. In the third column, you're going to once again think about your thoughts, feelings and sensations, but this time whilst you are consciously bringing your awareness into what you are doing. For me, I noted down here that I was mindful of the warm water on my hands and how I enjoyed the sensation and deliberately being aware of my senses. I felt that time had stopped for a short moment, just long enough for me to appreciate the sensation of the lovely warm water on my hands. The next column is where you are going to note what you learned from doing this. In my case, I was able to notice that by paying attention to sensations such as the warm water on my hands, I was able to consciously bring my awareness into the here and now, and that somehow it made the inevitable task of washing the dishes just a little bit less mundane. And lastly, in the final column is where you should include your thoughts, feelings and sensations that you're experiencing while completing your diary at that very moment. I decided to bring my awareness to how comfortable it felt to be supported by the chair I was sitting on, but to also reflect on the day and choosing to be thankful for it. So as you can see, it is, as it suggests, a very simple awareness technique that, okay, on its own may not set your world on fire, but as you practice regularly, you will automatically think and feel, and more importantly, begin to live in a deliberate, mindful way, which affords you all the small joys of what it means to be in the present and living in the here and now.